thank you, Sarah, to the next speaker, who is Rupesh Labade. He's going to talk about bringing astronomy to the students with an app called AppStronomy. Very nice name. So, Rupesh, you have 20 minutes for your presentation.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are open. You can share your screen if you wish. Is it working?
Can you see my presentation?
Not yet. Yes, now I can see. And we hear you well. So that's perfect. You have 20 minutes. Thank you.
Okay. So, welcome all of you in Global Hands-on Universe Conference 2021. And I am glad to hear express word about my work. So myself, Rupesh Labade, I am from Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics, which is one of the most popular institute of India in astronomical research. So we work here in an outreach department. We do outreach related to astronomy and science experiments. So today's my topic is bringing astronomy to the students and teacher using AppStronomy. So AppStronomy is basically related to mobile Android applications. So we use some applications to learn some astronomical concepts, or we can say some basic concepts in astronomy, or we can say basic concepts in physics, just like a gyroscopic effect, then motion science, also the optics related concepts. So we learn all these concepts through these apps, because in this pandemic time, we know that we are mostly using our Android cell phones. So that's why we can effectively use these Android applications in our learning process. So we know that astronomy education is basically related to observations and observations. But to learn or to understand that observation, that how it takes place, we should learn some basic concepts like properties of lights, or we can say optics related phenomena. Okay, so to learn that concept, we can use different kinds of apps that is widely available on the online store. So today I am going to present about some of these apps. So here is a list of some Android applications. There are lots of applications available on the Android cell phone, but some of these we have regularly used during teaching science and astronomy. We have took lots of workshops on this using these applications, and teachers and students love these things. Okay, so some of these applications that on that today I'm going to present is Arduino Science Journal, then FET simulations, Sky Safari, ZSD Zero Shadow Day. Then Indian Sky Map, you can simply download instead of Indian Sky Map. If out of India, you can download. It is named as a Sky Map. Then Freefox, that is physical form experiments, and the most popular is Stellarium. So we will see some basic things related to these apps, or how we can use. So first one is a Arduino Science Journal. So it is the Google app. Okay, so it's a free and open source, and it allows you to gather data about the world around you by harnessing the sensors in your smartphone. So we know that our first smartphone contains lots of sensors. That is a light sensor, then sound sensor, then it's a gyroscopic sensor is there, then proximity sensor is there, lots of sensor are there in today's smartphones. So we can use these sensors to perform some experiments, and we can learn some scientific concept through these applications. So we can see Arduino Science Journal contains lots of uses lots of sensors. So in learning of basic astronomy, we can use there is one sensor. It is called as an ambient light sensor. So you can use this sensor to derive the light intensity of any light source. So we mostly use this in during the eclipses. So we know that during the solar eclipse, the intensity of light suddenly changes. So we can measure that light intensity in uh, as a luminescence, or we can say that is called as a lux meter. So here is a video I am showing you. So this is a normal light intensity, and if I focus some torch on the sensor, then we can say that light intensity changes to around 18, or we can say 14,000 lux. So we can use this ambient light sensor. Also here are some sound sensors are there. So you can perform other experiments also by using this Arduino Science Journal app. And in this image, it is shown that we can perform the light intensity to distance ratio. So what is this relation? We called it as a Doppler effect. So we can learn Doppler effect in case of light through this app. So this is here is an image of that Android application present on Google Play Store. Okay, so you can easily download from that Play Store. Then next one is a Freefox, that is a physical phone experiments, which is app from the HN University from Colorado. So we can see that here are lots of sensors are there. So we can perform lots of experiment by using this app. That is the acceleration, then acceleration with G, also the gyroscopic experiments, light, then location, magnetometer. So acoustic related all sensors are there, and we can perform audio spectrum, Doppler effects, etc. All the experiments. So in this image, you can see that the phone is attached to the wheel, and if when the wheel rotates, then you can calculate the rotation speed of that wheel. Okay, so such experiments which are related to motion physics or light related experiment, light related concepts, you can perform this VFox app also. So here is a short video. So I have selected the option of acceleration with G. So you can see the all the observation by using graph. Also, you can see all this observation using the absolute values, and the values in X, Y, and Z direction also. So later on, I have selected the gyroscopic motion of any particular uh, object. Your phone should be attached to that subject. You can see all the readings in a different scales or different kinds of graph combinations. This is about Freefox app. This app's Science Arduino Science Journal and Freefox apps is not directly related to astronomy, but you can we know that to learn astronomy better we should learn about some physics related concepts that means optics or we should know about uh, motion physics, okay, about gravity. So to learn all this concept these apps can be helpful. Then next one is well known, that is fetch simulations. So this application or is available on both site, that is a website, and also on Android application is also available, but it having some charges about 65 Indian rupees. So you can download it, and there are lots of Java and uh, other format simulations are available. So you can understand lots of physics, biology, astronomy, earth science related concept through these simulations, which are very good. So there is one simulation related to uh, interplanetary motions. So in this simulation, we can see that there are three. You can choose many objects, or you can see the sun and earth combination is there. Okay, so the rotation of earth around sun and the direction of velocity also we can see. Also we can see their paths. So this is now sun, earth and moon system. This is earth and moon system, and this is earth and any artificial satellite system. Okay, so through this you can perform or we can learn about lots of combinations of planets and their motion and path. Okay, so student can play these simulations like any other game. Okay, so this application is also available on the website. So on web applications, there are lots of options is there. Then next one, which is Sky Safari. This application is powerful planetarium that is fits in your pocket and puts the universe in your fingertips. So we can simply hold this device in our pocket and focus towards the sky, and we can learn about the various constellations and some brighter and planetary objects in the sky. So this is related to stargazing. This app is very good for stargazing.
Rupesh, you have 5 minutes left.
Yes. So this is a short video how you can use this app. Similar to this, we also have a Stellarium app. So the Stellarium app is also a good app for stargazing purpose. So there are lots of additional options are available in the Stellarium app, such as we can identify stars, constellation, planets, and comets, and also satellites, just like a ISS. So, and also other deep sky objects in real time you can observe through this app. So it's also useful, very useful. Then there is another one, Indian Sky Map. So we have performed lots of experiments by using these mobile applications, and we took summer school program by using this application. Student perform projects on this some scientific concept related to luminous intensity of light source, also a sound intensity of any sound source. So some of these experiments was very good performed by a student, and here are some results by students. And thank you so much. So our address is email address is given here. That is cypop@gmail.com, and website is given. So feel free to contact us for any queries related to this presentation.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Rupesh. It's indeed very important to know how to use all these apps. And so the work to make them in the same place is an important work. I must say that I did a postdoc in Ayuka, so I enjoy to see people from Ayuka. There is no question, I think, in the question and answer right now. There is someone who asked you if the readings get recorded, and you showed later at the end that indeed they are recorded. If you want, if you wish, the readings from Firefox can be recorded. I might just add that this year I use Firefox to simulate the transit of an exoplanet. And it's not easy because it's not so stable, but it works quite well. So it's indeed very useful to have this kind of list of apps.
At least a student can perform these experiments at their homes.
Exactly, by themselves, and then they can check back in school with the teachers and their. So it's very useful. I think, Gustavo, maybe we can stop here so we have a little bit more time lapse before the workshops. Yes. So I let you conclude, and I thank again all the speakers of these sessions. All very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel, for sharing. Toshihiro for sharing the sessions, and all the speakers. The wonderful start of